What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am Gabriel Fast. I am the wannabe critic. You are watching my very first music review. And today what we're going to be reviewing is a brand new track from Death Cab for Cutie. It is the key track off of the new EP to the... what's it called? The EP is called The Blue EP. And I've listened to this a couple of times in my car, just kind of in the background. To be honest, the past couple of years, I don't think Death Cab for Cutie has really put out the type of music that they usually put out. They're usually pretty innovative and different from most other bands out there, kind of in that indie genre, and you know, they're kind of credited with popularizing a lot of that sound. Today we're going to be talking about To the Ground. I'm just going to come out and say it. I've listened to this whole EP all the way through on my headphones. This is the best music, hands down, that Death Cab for Cutie has put out in years. I don't know why they wouldn't just want to wait and put out a full album, but it's really solid. It's really a return to kind of those original, more raw, you know, emo, indie roots that they've had in the past. And I'm a fan. That's what I like transatlanticism, and transatlanticism. Okay, all jokes aside, I do like a lot of Death Cab music, but you take an album like Transatlanticism with an album like Plans, and there's just not really a comparison as to which one is better, in my opinion. I think that Transatlanticism is better. On Plans, you have tracks kind of like, you know, What Sarah Said and Soul Meets Body and things like that coming off of that album. It's finally nice to have a Death Cab that sounds like Death Cab for once, because their last album, they were just kind of trying to stay relevant, is kind of what it felt like. And it just felt off. It didn't really feel like that was the type of music that they truly wanted to play. It's nice to see the Blue EP kind of coming in a wave, and I know he said we would just be talking about To the Ground, and I will get into that. This track alone is very raw sounding. It's very deep and melodic, and it's catchy. Death Cab has a really good way of arranging their songs on whatever sort of, whether it's an album or an EP, they always have a really good way, well, most of the time they have a good way of arranging their songs in such a way to where whatever you're listening to, it will get drilled into your head. And this song is the type of song that will get you excited for what the rest of the album or the rest of the EP has to bring, which is a breath of fresh air, since they have tried to put out things that were a little bit more poppy, but it didn't quite land the way they wanted to, whereas this feels like a direct, true return to form, which is what I've wanted for a while. I think we've all come to grips with the fact that we will never get another Transatlanticism. We probably won't ever get another Plans. This style of music is probably where Death Cab is going to be going in the future, sticking more true to what this is, what To the Ground is. So here it is. Here's my reaction. Check it out. So even watching that back, you can see I'm definitely getting into it. Death Cab has always kind of really resonated with me in a lot of different ways. I even think it borrows a lot of structure from a lot of the emo music that I like, and a lot of the grunge that I like, and things like that. I mean, they are out of Seattle after all, and that's what they listened to growing up. Death Cab has always spoke to me, and I'm really, really excited to see where this goes in the future. This is a step in the right direction, back to what I want them to continue doing, which I cannot wait to see what they do. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, please, 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 you can find us on all of these places right here. You can find our podcast. If you have anything that you would like us to review or talk about or go in depth on the podcast, you're more than welcome to. If you want me to talk about something, I will be a wannabe critic at all times. And thank you, since you've prepared yourself for a plethora of hot takes and unpopular opinions. I am Gabriel Fast, and I will always be the wannabe critic.